Hi, and thank you for choosing our product. In this video, we'll walk you through how to use this template step by step. To make things easier, we've added chapter markers so you can quickly jump to the parts you need. Enjoy the video! We recommend starting with the first sheet, Read Me, where you'll find helpful information. You'll also see clickable buttons with links to the video tutorial, related products, and how to contact us if you need any support. Now, let's move on to the main sheet, Habit Tracker. Before we go into how to use the tracker, we'll start by creating a duplicate that you'll use for your current period. I recommend making a fresh copy each time you start a new period. This ensures that if you accidentally change or delete something, like a formula, you'll always have the original file to return to. It's a simple step that saves time and lets you start each new period with a clean and fully functional template. To make a duplicate of the sheet, right-click on the tab and select Duplicate. Then you can rename your copy with the name of the month you'll be using it for. Just right-click on the new tab, choose Rename, type in the name you want, and press Enter. That's it. Now let's move on to the next part. On the left side, there's a field where you can personalize the tracker by adding your name. To add your name, double-click on this field, enter your name and press Enter. Just below that, you'll see the month. It will update automatically based on the selected period, so you shouldn't enter anything manually in that field, as it contains a formula. Below the month, you'll see the calendar where you can select your start date. To open it, simply double-click on the date field. Once the calendar pops up, choose your preferred date, and the month will update automatically. In the Summary field, you'll also see a chart that shows your total progress for the entire month. It includes all your habits and compares what you planned with what you actually achieved. Below the chart, you'll see two automatically updating fields, Top Habit, the habit you're doing best with, and Flop Habit, the one you're struggling with and may need to focus on more. Both of these fields work with formulas and update automatically, so there's no need to enter anything manually. That's all for this part. Let's check out what's coming next. In this section, you'll enter your daily habits. There's space for up to 30 habits. Once you've added your habits, set your monthly goal for each one in the goal field. As you start ticking off the checkboxes, you'll see your current progress for this habit and a progress bar that shows your percentage progress toward that goal. At the bottom, you'll see how many habits you've completed on each day of the week. This chart shows your monthly progress, while the one next to it shows your daily progress. If you click on either chart, you'll see more detailed insights. And on the right side, you'll find your top 10 habits, the ones you're doing best with. This field also works with formulas and updates automatically, so you shouldn't enter anything manually. Down here, you'll find the table for Countable Habits, habits that can be tracked with numbers, like minutes or repetitions. We've created 5 fields where you can enter the habits you want to measure. I'll now fill in some example habits I would personally track, so I can show you how it works. Here, in this field, I will enter the countable habit, in this case, morning stretching. On the right, I will write how many minutes I want to spend stretching every day. Then, in these fields, I will fill in how much time I actually spent stretching each day of the week. Right now, in the goal field, I will set that I want to stretch for 20 minutes every day. And here, in the field for the first day of the week, I will add that I actually managed 10 minutes. On the right side of the goal, there's a progress bar where I can see at the end of the month how much progress I've made and how well I did, shown as a percentage. Now, I'll fill everything in so you can see how it looks when it's complete. Take a look at another useful feature. Here is the table for your weekly habits. Simply enter your weekly habits into the blank fields. Whenever you complete a habit, tick the checkbox. Below each week, you'll see how well you did, shown as a percentage based on the habits you've checked off. Now here's something you're going to love. And as a little gift, here's your bonus mood tracker. Here you can log how you feel each day, how many hours you've slept, and what the weather was like. Below each day of the week, you'll also see how many of your daily habits you completed. These fields update automatically, so there's no need to fill anything in there. This helps you spot patterns and see whether your mood, sleep, or the weather affect how well you stick to your habits. At the bottom, there's a legend showing which emoji corresponds to which mood. Filling it out is super easy. Just double-click to open a drop-down menu and choose your emoji. The same applies to sleep hours and weather. If you like, you can add time slots that suit you. Simply double-click to open the drop-down menu, then click here on the Edit button. A panel will open on the right. Here you can see all the time slots we've already added. Next to each time slot, there is a Delete button. If you click it, you will delete that time slot. At the bottom, there is an Add Another Item button. Click it to open an empty field where you can enter your preferred time. To move any of the fields, click here, drag it to where you want it, and release. When you've made all the changes you want, click the Done button, then Apply to All, and finally close the panel by clicking the X at the top right. And on the right, you'll find a summary for the entire period. Your most common mood, the average number of hours you slept, and the weather that showed up most often. Thanks for watching until the end. If there's still something you're unsure about, feel free to reach out. You'll find links to our website and socials in the description. And if this video was helpful, we'd really appreciate a like or comment. Your feedback helps us keep improving our products and support.